Hi, this is MichellSzklaruk. This is Trends in Size Part 5. Alright, now we're going to get started at the skills practice. So question number 1 says, what force of attraction does the second energy level of phosphorus atom feel from the nucleus? Draw a Bohr diagram and use it to explain your answer. Okay, so next I drew a phosphorus diagram. So when you look at your periodic table, you find out that phosphorus has a plus 15 charge. So when you draw everything, this is approximately what it should look like. So you have two electrons in the inner shell, then you have 8 in the outer shell, and then you have 5 in the last shell. Okay, so then the nucleus of phosphorus atom has 15 protons, which gets weakened by 2 electrons in the first level, which is what I was saying here, and then the 8 electrons in the second level. And thus, the outer level feels a plus 5 charge from the nucleus. So the 5 is left, so therefore it feels the plus 5 charge. Next question. Question 2 says, using the concept of shielding and attraction, explain why sulfur is smaller in radius than in silicon. Okay, so as we talked in, I believe, part 2, sulfur has a plus 16 charge. The outer level of electrons feels a plus 6 charge, pulling on it from the nucleus. So if we draw the diagram, we have 2 in the outer level, then we have 8, so that's 10, and then there's a plus 6 charge that the third energy level feels. So silicon outer level feels a weak charge of plus 4, and therefore it is not pulled as close to the nucleus as sulfur's outer level. Okay, so therefore this is why sulfur is smaller in radius than silicon. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. But next question. Okay, next question. Why can't you tell by looking at the periodic table whether chlorine or lithium is larger? So chlorine is lower on the periodic table, which would indicate that it is larger than lithium, but it's also located further to the right, which would indicate it's smaller. So there are multiple factors you have to take into factor when deciding whether it's smaller or larger. Okay, so skills practice, the last one, says order the following elements from smallest to largest. So from all of our parts that we did together, you should order them from smallest to largest like we did in the ChemQuest. So you have to do these and then order them from smallest to largest, and it shouldn't be that hard because this is pretty easy stuff. So hopefully everything makes sense now, and if not, ask Mr. Swistak or yeah. So this is our final broadcast, and hopefully everything makes sense because there is a lot of more harder and challenging stuff in the future. So bye!